Good morning, children. We begin with the explanation of Act 2, Scene 5. In this scene, children, we will see that Shylock is trusting his daughter, though the daughter has made every plans to cheat her father. We will see that Shylock does not want to go for the dinner which is hosted by Bassanio, but finally he decides to go. And Lancelot tells Jessica about Lorenzo's plans for running away that night. These are the main things which we will see in this scene. The scene takes place at Venice before Shylock's house. Enter Shylock and Lancelot. Now Shylock is telling Lancelot, "Well, thou, you will see. Thy eyes, your eyes shall be your judge. And what will you judge? The difference between your old master Shylock and your new master Bassanio." And meanwhile, Shylock is calling Jessica. What Jessica means? Where are you, Jessica? Then he again tells Lancelot, "You shall not gourmandize, you will not be able to overeat at Bassanio's place as you did here, as you have done with me." Again he calls Jessica, and then he tells Lancelot, "Here you used to sleep and snore and rent, tear, apparels means dresses. Why, Jessica? I am calling you." Again, Shylock is calling Jessica. Lancelot also repeats after Shylock, "Why, Jessica?" means, "Can't you hear me, Jessica?" Then Shylock gets angry and says, "Who told you to call her? I did not bid, I did not tell you to call Jessica." Lancelot says, "Your worship, sir, you used to tell me that I could do nothing without being told, without being ordered. So this time I called Jessica without your ordering me." At that very moment, Jessica enters and asks her father, "Did you call me? What is your will? What do you want?" Shylock says, "Listen, Jessica, I am bid, I am called for to supper. Jessica, there are my keys." There means here are my keys. Again he is telling, "But why should I go for supper? I am not bid for love. They have not called me out of love. They are being referred to the Christians. They flatter me. They only make me proud. But yet I will go in hate. Though I do not want to go out of love, I will go to show my hatred, to feed upon the prodigal Christian." Prodigal means one who is spending the money lavishly. "I will go to feed from the spendthrift, the prodigal Christian Bassanio." And he tells Jessica, "My girl, please look after my house. I am right loath, I am really lazy, reluctant to go. Why? Because there is some ill a brewing towards my rest, because I feel something evil is being plotted, which is disturbing my peace of mind." And why does he feel that something ill is being plotted? Because that night he dreamt of money bags. And so he feels something wrong is being plotted against him. Now Lancelot says, "I request you, sir, My young master Bassanio, he does expect your reproach. Reproach means arrival. Actually, he wants to say approach, and he is saying reproach. Shylock says yes. Shylock takes the word as reproach only, and he says that he is thinking about the plan which he has plotted against Antonio, and he takes the word to be that if that money is not paid, then his plan will succeed. So that is why he is telling, I am also waiting for Bassanio's reproach. Bassanio not being able to pay the money. Then Launcelot, he says that they have conspired together. Actually, Launcelot speaks all this so that the audience comes to know about the conspiracy against Shylock that Jessica has done with Lorenzo. So, Launcelot is telling they have conspired together. They, he is referring to Jessica and Lorenzo. I will not say. He is telling also, and he is saying, I will not tell you that you shall see a mask. But if you do see a mask, then it was for nothing that my nose fell a bleeding on Black Monday. Children, unexpectedly, if the nose started bleeding, it was considered to be a bad sign, and both the ways, means it was considered to be an omen. What type of omen? Either that something wonderful would happen or a misfortune would follow. So here Launcelot says that if you see a mask, then it was for without reason that my nose started bleeding on Black Monday. This Black Monday is being referred to that Easter Monday when Edward III's army was caught up in a fog. It was a cold weather and the army was caught up in the fog and many soldiers froze to death. That is why it was known as Black Monday. So he says that at 6 o'clock in the morning, my nose started bleeding without reason. I will feel if you see a mask. And the following year and the next year on Ash Wednesday. Now what is this Ash Wednesday? Christians for 1 month they have a period of Lent when they have to remain in prayerful mood and they have to prepare for forthcoming Easter. And the first day of the Lent period always falls on a Wednesday, which is known as Ash Wednesday. And on this Ash Wednesday, on the forehead, the Christians put ash, denoting that man is dust and he would return to dust after his death. So Launcelot says that in the following year on an Ash Wednesday, 4 years ago, this happened. What? The bleeding of my nose happened in the morning also, in the afternoon also. Children, this is irrelevant. Something which is spoken having no meaning. So you do not worry very much about this part. Then Shylock is surprised and he says, what? They are having mask party? Now listen you Jessica. Lock up my doors, keep the doors of my house shut. And when you hear the playing of the drum and the while means unpleasant, squealing means the shrill noise of the wry-necked fife. Wry is the curved neck. Actually, this fife, children, it is a small flute which has a curved mouth. Okay, so a crooked necktie. So Shylock says when you hear that flute being played, do not clamber, do not climb up to the casements, to the windows at that moment, and do not push your head in the public street, in the street through the window, just to gaze, to stare upon the Christian fools who will come with varnished, painted faces. But instead, what you will do? You will stop my house's ears. What are the ears of the house? The windows. You will close the windows. Yes, I mean my casements, my windows. And let not the sound of shallow foppery. Shallow foppery is artificial stupidity. Do not allow the noise of those musical instruments enter my sober, my peaceful home. By Jacob's staff. Jacob was an ancestor, children, who is believed to have carried, in the biblical stories we come to know that Jacob, he had only his staff, that is a stick line, when he crossed the river Jordan. So he swears by Jacob's staff, the stick, that listen Jessica, I am swearing and telling you, I have no mind to go for the feast tonight, yet I will go. And then he tells Launcelot, you go before me. Sirrah means fellow. And you tell Bassanio that I am coming. Launcelot says, I will go before you, sir. And then he tells Jessica, mistress, you look out from the window for all this. For all this means that in spite of your father's instructions, you don't forget to look out of the window, because a Christian boy will come, Lorenzo, who would be honorable in the eyes of a Jewish girl. So he wants to say that don't forget to look outside. Now Shylock sees Launcelot telling Jessica something. So he says, what is he speaking? That fool of Hagar's offspring? Now again, this Hagar, she is a lady. Actually, she was a slave woman, a maid to Abraham. The wife of Abraham was Sarah. Abraham is the ancestor of Christians and his wife was Sarah. And Hagar was the maid of Sarah. And it is believed that Launcelot the servant was the descendant of Hagar, means the illegitimate child. So, he is using a slang over there by saying that what is Launcelot speaking to you? Jessica says he is just telling farewell. What else do you think he will talk to me? After Launcelot leaves, Shylock says, this Patch, this fool, he is a kind fellow, but he eats a lot. He is a huge feeder. He snails slow in profit, means he is very slow in his work. And because he is slow, he cannot do any productive work. And he sleeps whole day, more than the wild cat, because cat is a nocturnal animal, so it sleeps during the day, and Lancelot sleeps more than that. Drones hide not with me. Drones means idle people. So idle people cannot live with me. Therefore I part with him. Therefore I have left him. And part with him. I part with him. I send him away to one that I would have him help to waste his borrowed purse. Means I am sending Lancelot to a person whose money I want to be wasted because he is using borrowed purse, money taken from Antonio. Then he tells Jessica, you go inside. It might be that I come back immediately, and please do as I have told you. You close the doors after me. Fast bind, fast find. This is a proverb, which means if you lock the things up, you will find it safe. And at the end he says, a proverb never stale in thrifty mind. It is a proverb which is never too old. It is not an old-fashioned proverb. A careful person still finds great meaning in this proverb. Jessica tells farewell, father, and if my fortune be not crossed, if nothing goes wrong with my plans, I have a father and you a daughter lost. I will lose my father and you will lose your daughter. So what is the irony, children? Shylock is taking great faith in Jessica by telling her again and again that you keep my doors and windows locked, and the very Jessica will cheat her father by running away. This is the irony of the scene. Thank you, children. We come to the end of Act 2, Scene 5.